Isabel.
895 Isabel.
Or Ford Road Elementary.
Also, if you want to make a donation of buy a gift for a kid, bring an unwrapped toy to the Boys and Girls Club. Because we're also doing a toy drive too.
And to send those essays, is this before the 15th?
Yes.
Okay.
So most kids have had their essays out already. So if you haven't gotten it, go to the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay, all right, cool. That's nice right there. Why are you so into, like, giving back to the community? What's so, you know, because I know a lot of rappers are not doing this right now. Only you. Well,
you know what? It's not about me, and I'm glad that I'm able to do this. I know a lot of people, they asked me this question the other day. I was in California at this convention, the Save Our Kids function, and a kid walked up to me and said, "P, how come all the other rappers and professional athletes, how come they don't come back to the hood?" And I say, you know what? People are not obligated to come back and take care of you. So we have to take care of ourselves. We got to start making those preparations to build and saying, what can I do to be successful? And if I make it, I'm going to come back and take care of somebody. So my thing is right now, this is not my job. This is something I love to do.
Right.
You know, I fell in love with these kids, and I realized that somebody believed in me. And so my thing is just to inspire them, because if you just constantly keep giving somebody something, they never going to get it.
Right.
But if you teach somebody how to fish, then they're going to eat forever. So my thing is, once the kids see that I'm around and see that I'm doing this, and there's a lot of other great people in the community helping. So, you know, Penny been doing this thing. I'm also reaching out to O.J. Mill. You know, I'm going to the Memphis Grizzlies game tonight. So it's like, you know what? If these guys show how hard they had to work to get to where they at right now, I think kids will start appreciating that and saying, you know what? These kids are at the top of their game, but they worked hard to get there. So they're not obligated to take care of the hood. The hood got to take care of the hood. I mean, I think if everybody gave $1, we don't need somebody to come back and write us a big check.
Right.
You know, I mean, the hood could take care of itself if we just looked at that level. So my thing, Boogaloo, is to teach these kids the importance of education, and that we don't have to join gangs. You know, we don't have to look at the crime that's going on. We have to be a part of it to break those cycles. I got a brother dead, and I got a brother in jail.
That's right.
So, you know, I
see murder, if y'all don't know.
You know, so I didn't come from a perfect family myself. You know, and my mother and father wasn't together, so people can't say, "Oh, P, you done made it." Yeah, but what about when I was in that Calio project? Didn't have nothing.
Right.
Didn't have $1. I had to figure it out. So my thing is, right now, I want anybody listening. I don't care if you brought my music in the beginning. You say, "Oh, P was one way." Yeah, you know what? People don't be afraid to grow up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we talked about it earlier. He was like, "Man, P, how come you ain't going to get on the stage, Jay-Z doing?" I said, you know what? I'm more important off the stage, Boogaloo, to be honest with you. Long as I can stay off the stage and do this and be able to reach these communities, it really makes a difference, because these guys know I actually come from there. I come from this life. You know, and I'm able to raise my kids now to where they're educated, and I don't have to raise them as thugs, which, like a lot of people in my family, or even my friends, that's the way they have to raise their kids. If you could give your kids one thing, give them that education, and if you believe in God, I don't care what your condition is, you can make it from there.
For sure. My man Master P is in the house, Hot 107.1, and speaking of kids, we're going to talk about how his own kid, Romeo, is doing. But let's play this hot song from Master P, which kind of tells you what he's doing today. He's about it. He's about